All right, we're happy to be here at the Duck Commander Independence Bowl. As you know, our team at one time was 4-5, and we had to win 2 of our last 3. And somehow or another, we managed to do that. So we got bowl eligible at 6-6, and we're playing a very good Miami team, but also 6-6, and looking forward to seeing what we can do out there tomorrow. We've had some pretty good practices. I think our players are ready to play, and hopefully it won't rain too hard, and we can have us a good ball game out there tomorrow.
How's the rain going to affect your game?
You know, we haven't had a real rainy day, have we? But again, you hope your equipment guys, the ball boys, keep the balls as dry as possible. Referees generally do a good job of putting a towel over the ball in between plays and so forth. But you just try to be as careful as you can. And footing-wise, you got to cut off the correct foot. Don't cut off the wrong foot or you're going to fall on your fanny. So hopefully we'll just remind our guys of that and go play.
Coach, the difference that one team can make this game between a winning and losing season, what will
Yeah, we both teams want to win it. Yeah, both teams rather have a winning season than a losing season. We all understand that. But I think what we need to think about is just playing the game, playing one play at a time, playing our assignments. Coaches trying to get the best plays in, get our players ready to play, and go from there. But, yeah, obviously one team will be happy and one will not be very happy.
What about the fans of each team?
Well, the fans, I think, would rather have a winning season than a losing season. But especially the players on both teams. I think it's a very big deal, maybe to the players as much as anybody, and coaches. Okay, go ahead, Dylan.
I mean, obviously, you want to end on the high note, finish on our career, myself and Sharrod, as seniors, end with a win, end on a positive note.
I think it's a big thing to get a win. I think just to finish on with a winning season will mean a lot to the program, especially to our seniors.
Steve Mike made it official yesterday publicly about his plans to leave after the season. Just your thoughts about his decision and how well he's prepared for the next step.
Well, Mike's made it pretty much known, he's going to play 3 years and go to the NFL, which is fine. That's been his plan, and we wish him the best. We wish him the very best. He's had a good career here, just like any player. People ask me all the time, how do we handle it? And as a head coach, I completely leave it up to the player. It's their decision. Whether or not they get drafted or don't get drafted, I still think they have to make the call. I think Mike certainly will be drafted, but you don't know. You don't know until it all comes around. We believe he will be, and hopefully a high pick. And certainly we think he can play in the NFL. But with the risk of injury nowadays, as we all know, I understand players that do leave early.
Steve, do you think that's enhanced a little bit of your program, that the guys saw Marcus Lattimore firsthand and what happened to him firsthand, that this really could hit home and this could happen to us?
Well, maybe and maybe not. I think some of the players that left early that did not get drafted wish they were playing on our team this year because they're sitting on somebody's practice squad watching and not playing right now. So it goes both ways. Why would a player give up a year of college football unless he definitely knows he's going to make a team and be paid and so forth? So there's always some unknowns in there. Yes.
You know recruiting South Florida very well. Several players from the area on your team. How different is it recruiting them to South Carolina versus obviously recruiting them to Florida?
Well, it's a little different because most of the players down there really had not known much about South Carolina until recently. But after we get them up on a visit and show them the facilities, the opportunity at South Carolina, and so forth, it is a wonderful place to go to school. Some kids like to get away from home, some like to stay at home. Everyone's a little bit differently. We've had huge success in the Atlanta area, where Sharrod Golightly here is from, that area. And, gosh, we've got 25 or 30 players pretty much from Georgia and the Atlanta area.
Coach, this is your second time here. What does it mean to come back to Spurrier in the Independence Bowl?
Well, it means we're bowl eligible, and like I said earlier, it's with our record, I said, man, I hope we get to Shreveport again. I really did. I think this is a very good bowl. We're playing a quality opponent, and the people that run this bowl do a super job. They really do.
What's Miles known as the hat? You wear the visor. Or is it going to be, with all this rain, potentially a visor?
No visor in the rain. No, they don't work very well in the rain. Hopefully, Chris Matlock, our equipment man's got some rain gear for the coaches. Hats, rain hats if necessary. But it's only 60%. You know, maybe we'll avoid it somehow. Who knows?
Dylan, you're a pretty introspective guy. Just talk about you've had some time now to kind of reflect on the career, knowing this is the game you kind of go out with. Just talk about what has kind of gone through your mind over the past couple of weeks leading up to this.
I think, our coaches do a good job of always telling us in bowl games just what everybody will talk about, in the off season. And this is a good opportunity for us to go out on a high note. We've had our ups and downs this year, had some close games that we came up short in, and then, one, Florida was a close one that we came out on top. And this will be a good game, good opponent, and we're just looking forward to, playing our best out here tomorrow.
Yeah, Dylan and A.J. Can, Sharrod, J.T. Surratt are senior captains. They've done an excellent job leading the guys this year, getting them ready to play. In fact, J.T. had some kind of stomach ailment. He's actually in the hospital right now, J.T. Surratt. So I don't know if he'll be able to play tomorrow or not. But all these players have done well. Dylan's had a heck of a year. He's thrown for more yards than any quarterback in the history of the school this year. So he's a school record holder there. Just like, I guess, the Miami running back, Duke Johnson's their career record holder for yards rushing. And Sharrod's had an excellent year also, outside linebacker, strong safety type player that he is.
Did he get admitted, or did he just go fluids?
He went in last night, and he's still there. Yeah, he's still there right now.
No idea what to be honest.
No idea. Some kind of stomach ailment right now is what they have announced.
Give a feel for the team's mental approach for this game and how excited.
Phil, we've practiced about like the last several years. We try to build up to the day tomorrow, and I think our guys have practiced pretty well, don't you, Dylan, Sharrod? I think the focus, attention has been pretty good. Yeah.
Is there a bit of a chip on the shoulder, hearing a lot of that talk and trying to improve that in the last game of the season?
Yeah, we try to go into the game and take every play at a time. We have a good game plan going into the game. I feel like we have a good intensity going into practices. I feel like we can come together and make some noise this game and as a defense and play hard.
Talk about having to stop a guy like Duke Johnson, but how much of a focal point has that been for you?
Duke is a real talent. Definitely a good player. But I think it's more about us and what we do on the field. I think we take advantage of our opportunities and just make plays as we can. We'll be good. We'll be in good shape.